The student, today we are going to see what is the capacitance of capacitor when the dielectric medium placed in between the two parallel plate. Okay, so we are going to find what is the total capacitance when we place the T thickness of dielectric material inside the two parallel plates. Okay, it is a capacitance. So inside I placed one material that is going to be a dielectric material. So dielectric, all dielectric material we can call it's insulator, which is the electron is tightly bounded with the nucleus. Okay, but all insulator we are not able to call the dielectric material. Okay, here I placed in between two parallel plates, I placed as a dielectric material. Okay, which is going to be increase the capacitance of capacitor. This medium will be increasing the capacitance of capacitor. Okay, now we are going to see how to derive the equation when we are placed dielectric material inside the two parallel plates. What is the equation we are going to get, that is we are going to derive. Okay, if you like my channel, please subscribe. First thing, okay, the charge is stored between the two parallel plate is directly proportional to the voltage. Okay, Q is equal to, it is a constant times of V. Here constant is going to be the capacitance of capacitance. Okay, so V I am bringing as a denominator. C is equal to Q divided by V. This equation we are going to derive like this. Okay, it is epsilon naught times of A divided by it is D minus T plus T divided by relative permeability. Okay, so it is a permeability in a air medium. It is a area of the parallel plates. Okay, this parallel plate area. D is the distance between the two parallel plate. D is the distance between the two parallel plate. D is the T is the thickness of the dielectric medium which one we inserted between the two parallel plate, and epsilon r is the relative permeability. Okay, the otherwise we can call it is a dielectric constant. K also we can call. Okay, this is the equation we are going to derive. Okay, first thing, Q is equal to CV, C is equal to Q divided by V. As we know, it is a potential gradient. It is a potential per unit length, we can call it is a potential gradient. Okay, otherwise electric field also we can call potential gradient is a potential per unit length. Okay, so V divided by L. So V is equal to E times of L. So potential is equal to electric field times of length. This is going to be a potential. Okay, so same. So the potential between the two parallel plate, so electric field times of D. So electric field times of distance between the two plate is a D. The same equation, the potential between the two parallel plate is equal to E times of D. Okay, so in this case, E is going to vary according to the place to place between the dielectric medium. So it is we will take it electric field in a medium, it is a T thickness. Okay, only the electric field inside the dielectric medium, it's E times of T. Okay, other than remaining place we can take it as a D minus T. Okay, the thickness of air column, it is a air column, and this also it is called air column. Okay, the thickness of air column, it is D minus T, it's going to represent as a air column, which is going to be a electric field at the air column. We are going to take it as a E. Okay, see now our equation is going to change. V is equal to E times of D. So two potential is there. One is a potential at dielectric medium, one is a potential at air column. Okay, the net potential is equal to, it is E times of T. So which is the electric field present in a dielectric medium, plus in a air column E times of D minus T. This what we can get as a total potential between the two parallel plates. Okay, so potential is equal to electric field times of distance. Okay, so distance for dielectric material, it is a T thickness. Okay, and distance for air column, it's a D minus T. So total potential I will get as a E hyphen, which is the electric field in a medium. Okay, E is the electric field in a air, it is a thickness of dielectric medium, it is a thickness of air column. Okay, it is for air column and it is for dielectric medium. Okay, so this what will get the total potential between the two parallel plate. Okay, now I am going to calculate what is the electric field in a dielectric medium and electric field in a air column. Okay, first we will find electric field in a air column. So we have two gaps. Okay, so this what electric field will be stored inside the air column without placing the dielectric medium. Okay, first I am applying the Gauss law. We have the plane sheet. Okay, it is a positive charge. The electric field will be outwards from the positive charge. Okay, this side I consider one area, this side I consider one area. Okay, the electric field pointing outwards, this is a small area I consider. Okay, it is a sheet. Okay, from sheet it is a positive electric field pointing outwards, this side also pointing outwards. Here I consider as a small area, here I consider as a small area. It is called P, it is called P dash. Okay, so total flux is equal to electric field times of d times of area cos theta. Okay, electric field this side, area vector this side, electric field this side, area vector this side. Angle between these two is 0 degree. Cos 0 will be 1. So E closed integral of EDA, it is A. Integration of dA small area is going to give us the full area. The integration of dA is going to be give us a full area. Okay, it is cos 0 degree. Cos 0 will be 1. So flux is going to be EA. I got flux is equal to EA. Okay, so we know Gauss law, flux is equal to Q divided by epsilon naught. It is going to be according to the Gauss law. Okay, just we are finding what is the capacitance of capacitor when we place dielectric medium inside the capacitor. Okay, so flux is equal to Q divided by epsilon naught is equal to E times of A. Okay, this is what we will get. Okay, see here not only one side, we have both the sides. Okay, it is a P dash, it is a P. Okay, so total flux is equal to flux at P point, flux at P dash point. Okay, it is EA plus EA. So total flux, it's a 2 times of EA. Total flux at 2 times of EA for the plane sheet. It's a 2 times of EA. Okay, electric field at plane sheet is Q divided by epsilon naught A. Okay, charge density we can call sigma. It's charge per unit area. We can take it as a charge density. Okay, this is going to be a E is equal to sigma divided by 2 epsilon naught. Electric field is equal to sigma divided by 2 epsilon naught. It's produced by only one sheet. Okay, plane sheet. Okay, we have here, it is a plate. Okay, 2 parallel plate we have. Okay, so 2 parallel plate we have. I'm going to find what is the electric field between the 2 parallel plate. We have 2 parallel plate. What is the electric field at center? It is a plus, the electric field will be outwards. It is a minus, the electric field will be towards. Okay, so it is E1 from sheet 1, E2 from sheet 2. Okay, just I am adding E1 and E2, that is a net electric field present at the center. So E1 plus E2 is equal to net electric field. So already I calculated for one sheet, it is a sigma by 2 epsilon naught. It is going to be sigma 1, charge density 1, charge density 2, sigma by 2 epsilon naught plus sigma by 2 epsilon naught is the charge density second one. Okay, so it is the direction, it's going to represent as a plus or minus. Okay, it is 2 times of sigma divided by 2 epsilon naught. 2 get cancelled. The net field at the center of 2 parallel plate is a sigma divided by epsilon naught. Okay, it is for air column. Okay, the next thing I am going to discuss, when we placed in a medium. Okay, when we placed in a dielectric medium, the same thing when we placed full place, it's a dielectric medium, the same equation, electric field at net is equal to sigma divided by electric field in a medium, permeability in a medium. Okay, so permeability in a medium is K times of permeability in a air. Okay, so this going to be K is equal to permeability of medium divided by permeability of air, so which is going to be called as the dielectric constant. Okay, same thing we can give as a relative permeability also. Okay, so this equal to sigma divided by relative permeability into sigma naught. Okay, so this is a relation in case relative permeability is 81. Okay, the permeability of the medium is 81. The capacitance is going to increase as 81 times when you are placing that material. Okay, that is a small example. Okay, so this is the equation, it's for the air column. It is a equation for dielectric medium. Okay, so electric field in a air column, it is sigma divided by epsilon naught. Electric field in a medium, sigma divided by epsilon m, that's going to be relative permeability into epsilon naught. Okay, so I am going to substitute in the common equation, which one we found already. We have this equation. It is in a medium, it is in a air column. Okay, so V is equal to sigma divided by relative permeability into sigma naught T plus sigma divided by permeability N in air D minus T. Okay, this what we'll get. Okay, total voltage. So Q is equal to CV. C is the capacitance of capacitor is equal to Q divided by V. So V only we found now. Okay, so now we are going to substitute as the V value in this particular equation. Okay, so we are going to substitute in this equation. So I'll get C is equal to Q divided by V. So Q divided by V I got as this much. Sigma divided by relative permeability in air column T plus sigma divided by permeability in air column D minus T. Okay, so just I'm going to take it as a common outside. So capacitance of capacitor Q divided by sigma divided by epsilon naught is a common. Okay, so T divided by relative permeability plus D minus T. This what we'll get. Sigma already I said is a charge density is equal to charge per unit area. So C is equal to Q divided by this equation Q divided by A epsilon naught. Q get cancelled. T by this value you can use it as a K also, relative permeability or dielectric constant. Okay, it is D minus T. Okay, so now half of the material is a dielectric constant we placed in between two parallel plate. Okay, now the equation is going to be, this is directly going to the denominator directly will go in a numerator. So capacitance of capacitor, area, dielectric relative permeability in a air column divided by thickness of dielectric medium divided by relative permeability plus distance between the two parallel plate minus thickness of dielectric medium. Okay, this what will get capacitance of capacitor when we placed in between two parallel plates. Okay, thank you for watching my channel. If you like my channel, please subscribe. Thank you everyone.